time for an item that is a hot pick on the day that I should warn you now is already customer top rated. It's beloved, and we have 900 of them to go around.
Oh my gosh.
New in April, come on out, Jill Bauer. New in April, Jill Bauer! The J brand, hi sweetheart. Hi. The J brand launched an initial bracelet in solid sterling, 925, and it was done in their famed, most signature link, the box chain, in a bracelet that is monogrammed, personal, and so stackable. And now, I will tell you, the sale price that is not long for this world, saving you about 40 bucks, brings you this here tonight with the 900 we have remaining. Pick a letter, any letter. You're getting between 11 and almost 14 grams of sterling. Wow. Extra small, 6 1/4, small, 6 3/4, average, 7 1/4, large, 8 inch, extra large, 8 1/4. Oh, I've got my J.
I'm so happy that you put on the J for Jagger, because I was thinking about her today when I was thinking about this coming up, and I was like, you know, like when I was younger, Jill was not that common of a name.
Really?
So like when we would go to places where you would, you know, we'd go to the San Diego Zoo, and I wanted a license plate for my banana seat.
Yes.
And I couldn't find Jill,
no
right? And there probably wasn't Sean,
There was
right?
no
And there
Sean.
probably wasn't Mallory.
No.
But you could always have your initial. And I was thinking about that for Jagger, you know? Like, you know, she's gonna need to like love that J. So that's really what we did for you here. We know that this idea of personalization is so trendy and, you know, popular, but we did it the J way. So we used our 3.7mm solid sterling silver iconic box chain. We created this really cool font, just a great block, chunky letter, right? But if you look around the edges of each of those letters, whichever one you choose, you're gonna see our basket weave texture. So again, these aren't like flat, stamped out. Our artists carve these, we cast them. Look how they're able to attach them to that chain. That's all done by hand, not machine made. Then we have our beads on each side. They're 8mm beads. Those are not hollow. Those are not gonna dent the first time you knock it on a table. They are solid, they're hammered, so they have a cool texture. And then of course our lobster claw clasp that makes it really easy for you to put on.
The best.
Yeah, I mean, it's just, because it swirls. And so by it swiveling, it makes it easy for you to fasten, but then that also allows the bracelet to kind of roll when you're wearing it. So it just kind of moves with you as you go throughout your day.
So I put this on tonight in the J. By the way, they all come beautifully boxed. By the way, they're all already top rated. So you guys have already loved this item. But as a hot pick, we're now down to our final few. And the fact that you're getting that much sterling silver, between 11 and almost 14 grams of it, solid, not hollow, for that price on your screen, which is not even kissing 150 bucks. But when I put it on tonight, you know when you put stuff on and you're like, if it has writing, you worry like, oh wait, am I putting it on the right way so that it's not upside down?
Yes.
So I put it on and I thought the J was upside down and I was like, oh, doggone it. And then I realized as soon as I twisted the J, it was right side up. Yeah, it rolls.
So again, you don't have to worry about that. And there you're seeing a nice close-up of all of the letters. So again, these can be initials of your children. That's why I wear the K and the T. But I have the J for Jill on the other side. These can be meaningful members of your family. These can maybe be, you know, it's funny because one of my really, really dear friends, you all know, Dara Lynn, we've been friends forever. When we call each other, I'll be like, hey, D, it's J. Like, you know, so it's like, you kind of like, and my dad used to call me JB. I was never Jill. It was like, hey, JB, when I'd be up to plate when I was a softball player, you know, let's go, JB. So there is something about those initials that I think like are special, and that first letter of your name is yours. Or the other thing I love is like, maybe there's like this word that inspires you that you want to keep quiet. So what's the first letter of that word? And then you wear that, and every time you see that B, it reminds you to believe, or you see that H, it reminds you to have hope, you know? Like, I think little things like that. Jewelry can be that, because I think jewelry is such a personal, don't you both think? Like, jewelry is so personal, because it's with you everywhere.
And I also, with 700 remaining, so now 700 remaining.
So pretty, right?
The way you've done the initial, again, is so impressive.
It's cool.
It's thick. It's dimensional, block, hammered, solid. In fact, your basket weave, which is so beautiful, and I know you guys, is it on the clasp, the sukhothai?
Yes.
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 Like the oxidization and the texture and the undulation of all of the hammering techniques.
Yes.
Like it just looks meaty and heavy, which as we always say, like it's the worst when you have to get to a certain price and then thereby it feels hollow.
Yes,
Yeah, right?
And then you're disappointed, and we don't want you to be disappointed with your pieces. And this is one of those pieces that you throw on and you just leave it on. Like it becomes part of your style. Graduations are happening right now, so what a great graduation gift this would be for somebody, right? Yeah. Significant birthdays. Or again, those friends who maybe like the three of us had names that were hard to find personalized, you know?
But you can always give them the initial. License plate.
Yeah, if you didn't go to the San Diego Zoo and get a license plate for your banana seat bike.
All right, I have an update because some of these letters are selling out in sizes. Again, 600 now remain. The price, should be $200 with tax and shipping. Easy peasy. And now
you can feel it,
the
right?
sale price
saves
you about $40. You're choosing extra small 6 1/4, small 6 3/4, average 7 1/4, large 8 inch, extra large 8 1/4. By the way, can you remind everybody what J is and what it stands for in Thai and Hindu?
Yeah, so J is, in Thai, it means heart, and in Hindi, it means spirit and soul. So, I mean, we sort of take that sort of, soulful craftsmanship, thoughtful craftsmanship with every single piece. Our heritage is with one of the most luxurious jewelry brands out there, a brand that's been around for 50 years. So we're an extension of that. And really what I've always said is that sets the bar high for what we're delivering to you. There are standards that are in place as we are creating this jewelry for you that we have to equal because that's what our, kind of mother company is known for. And you can see there, look at that B. And so as Mally turns that, so hammered across the surface, but then when we, look at the basket weave. So in every round or every nook and cranny of every letter, whether it's the straight I, whether it is the W, whatever it is, you're going to see that. And then that's all oxidized by hand.
By the way, what did you say, Bri? I'm sorry. 500 now remaining.
Oh, gosh.
They all come boxed. Oh, the size chart. Brian wanted to. Oh, well.
Do you want me to take you through that?
Yes. A green velvet pouch inside a gorgeous box.
When I'm looking at size chart, okay, so I had this idea while you were talking. So,
Tell me.
what if we did this? Like a last name. For a whole family. Like, of course, I'm thinking for mine. So I was like, what if I get all 3 of the girls, the B, get Phil, the extra large. Would it fit a man, you think?
Yeah, because the extra large is going to be an 8 1/4.
I hope you're not watching.
Yeah,
and
right?
then,
Because Father's Day.
Right, Father's Day. And then we all have the same initial
all have it.
as the family. I mean,
I love it. I love it.
Great?
Yeah.
So, yes, it is so. And I just want to say one more time. It's cool, guys. Again, I have 3 teenagers, so I know everything that's cool because they tell me all the time. It's chunky, it's fierce, it's cool looking, but yet it still has the elegance of what Jay is known for.
Well, and I think too, there's you can find initial jewelry anywhere, right? But how many times have you spent money on something thinking, oh, that's a cute little thing, let me wear it, and one twist of your wrist and it breaks. One hit of your wrist and you dent that bead. That's not happening here. There's a reason it's customer top rated. People love the style, the weight. Again, this 3.7 box chain is sort of like our sweet spot.
That's the middle one. There's a smaller and there's a larger gauge.
That's it. Yes.
And then the other thing, I mean, you just, as I always say when we work together, this is so reminiscent of the couture sterling silver jewelry that you see in brands that when they went couture, they elevated the whole ethos of sterling because before there was couture sterling, everyone just thought it was Tosco, Mexico, and cool but casual. And now, it plays in the diamond league.
It is. It absolutely does. It absolutely does. And if you do love this idea of the initial, we have done initial charms. So if you just want to get a single initial charm, we have those. And there's a necklace out there too.
No, that's
it's an enhancer.
It's an enhancer. Okay,
yeah.
fine.
So we have enhancers you can get. So cute
for Christmas gifting.
Yes.
You should redo this and put gemstones. Encrust the
initials in the gemstone.
Yeah.
Okay, taking back to Team J. Yes.
I love
Sean
the beads.
says. Sean says, make it for me.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. And I also feel like when you layer, which we already know the box chain looks great layered.
Yes.
And you're wearing
Yes,
pieces.
this was Alberti's
So
new
cool.
bracelet that we launched earlier tonight.
This launched earlier tonight?
We did a collab
Oh,
with
I saw a
Alberti.
picture of this.
Yes.
So can I take it off for a second?
Yes,
I really
but
need
give
to
it back.
experience it.
But here you can see and this was our Today Special Value last week. So, like, it happens here, everybody. Like, you start to build it. It's like you're making the most incredible recipe for your jewelry.
It sold out.
It's good. Did it sell out?
It sold out.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, Ryan's telling me.
Okay.
I love the beads on it, by the way.
Agreed.
Yeah,
right?
thank you.
That is
because
not-
they're hammered.
That's
right.
right.
There's like a cool, like organic
300 to go around.
look to
Yep.
it, and we use that bead a lot. So you might have some of our bracelets that have the other beads. So maybe that's how you tie it all in together instead of just the chain element. You know?
For anybody new to the realm of, and I don't know, Sean, if we want to take just a pan shot of the initials so everyone can kind of get a flavor of someone they love.
Yes.
How, for anyone that may not have like a robust collection of sterling, how best do we care for it?
Yeah, so first and foremost, the box that it comes in that velvet pouch is lined with an anti-tarnish lining. Okay. So if you keep your jewelry stored in that pouch, you're not going to have to worry about it turning when you're not wearing it. With sterling, the more you wear it, the less you actually have to worry about polishing it. But if you wear it for a while and think you're going to put it away, take a polishing cloth, one little swipe or two across the surface, put it away, it'll be just fine. I'll also tell you that our sterling silver is nickel-free. So again, if you have sensitivities to any type of metals, you're not going to find that with us here at J.
It's so good. It's so weighty.
I'm so glad you all like it.
It's so
I love
Isn't it fun when like
Yes.
it's really very at the end of the day? I mean, we've worked here a long time. You've been around here for a long time.
Yep.
We've seen some incredible jewelry designers
For
with
sure.
ornateness and all kinds of things going on.
Yeah.
I mean, in the end of the day, this is a great chain bracelet with beads and an initial.
Yeah.
But I think when you look how designers embrace some of these simple silhouettes and add little nuances that make them special, like the letter that we chose, the thickness, the beads, they're hammered, the weight of the bracelet. That's what I think is the J experience, and hope that you're pleased with that when you get it at home.
So I'm going to a baby shower tomorrow.
Oh,
we all know
fun.
this person, Jen, our fashion stylist here.
Oh, exciting!
And I
Aw.
just wish I knew the name of the baby girl, soon to be, because this would be the most amazing
sweet.
gift as she gets ready to welcome her first little bundle.
Oh, that's so exciting.
Or you could get an M for mom.
I could,
Yeah,
I totally
yeah.
could.
Or you could
Well,
get
you know,
an
that's-
MOM
if you
and
ever-
get her 3.
Oh,
How cute is
If you
that?
ever noticed, and I know you met Hoda when you were
Yeah,
out
yes.
at the 50 Ambassador,
Yes.
Hoda wore an M for years because she was manifesting wanting to be a mom. And that became her new name, was Mom, when she
It
had
works.
her girls.
I told you.
So Mally's always preaching to me about
Yes.
manifesting, and I'm like,
Yes.
manifesting, schmanifesting.
Yes,
But
yes.
it's so true.
It's
it
so
really
true.
is.
How is the universe going to know what to give you if you don't put it out there?
That's right.
That's right.
Yes.
Exactly.
All right, so
They're
we are
M
busy
for
on the phone
manifest.
lines.
Yes.
M for manifest.
That's right.
do
That's
this
our word
all
reminder,
day.
right? That's
I
your
love
wrist
it.
reminder.
Yes. It's so
All right,
great.
so guys, check out of your cart. We have 250 remaining. It is a hot pick
Thanks,
on the day,
everybody.
and it's super, super customer top rated.
Thanks, ladies. Thank you.
I mentioned these in my 8 o'clock, or our 8 o'clock show.
Oh, I
with
hope
Mally.
it didn't sell out because I need mine. I didn't get them, and they're your BCBG shoes.
Are we supposed to have it? Yeah.